previously covered imitating the items named in pictures. In this lesson, we'll be targeting the imitation of names as well. A child typically begins to imitate words before they begin using them independently. That's why helping your child master the skill of imitation is imperative to their language development. As we've discussed, your child needs your speech modeling daily. For today's lesson, we're going to talk about naming objects. Similarly, you want to continue to essentially narrate what you and your child are doing on a regular basis. This helps your child to understand associated words with the objects they see. If you say, "Let's get in the car," every time you take a ride, your child will start to learn that the item car is associated with the word. In order to do more structured tasks that involve helping your child imitate the names of objects, you can try the knock-knock box activity that we've discussed in the prior lesson. Take a box with a lid and put various objects inside. Start with the objects that your child would see or use daily, such as their shoes, jacket, toothbrush, a ball, blanket, etc. Your child has to knock on the box in order to pull out an item. Let's say you pull out a blanket. Model the word blanket several times. Then you have them repeat after you to imitate the word. If your child isn't yet using full words, you could say ba, ba, ba to see if they can model the initial sound. Every time they successfully imitate, give them a big smile and tons of praise. Let them know how great of a job they're doing. They'll be more likely to get into the habit of attempting imitation when they recognize what a fun reaction they receive. Here's another fun activity to try with your kiddo. Pick a time or situation where you're outside the house. Maybe you're at the park or the zoo. These environments offer numerous opportunities and objects to name and model. If you're at the zoo, for example, you can point to different animals and have them imitate their name. Get creative. Maybe you could label food when you see an animal eating, or you could label water if you visit the underwater exhibit. Pause and wait after each model to give your child enough time to process the information and attempt to perform the imitation. Activities like these are so convenient because they can truly be practiced anytime, anywhere. Make it a point to practice for at least 15 minutes a day. You can also break this time up into smaller chunks, maybe 5 minutes here or there. Just pick whatever works best for you and your kiddo. Also, make sure to practice this activity in highly motivating contexts. For example, if your child isn't the biggest fan of mealtime, then this may not be a super motivating environment to practice imitation. But if they absolutely love going to the park, then use that as an opportunity to reinforce language building exercises.